I am disappointed. I am absolutely disgusted, but I'm not surprised that this is the action this government takes. Now, the first person I want to mention in my speech is Christine Bartlett, who won New Zealander of the Year, who's been recognized for her outstanding contributions to our country, who took the first claim under the Equal Pay Act about the discriminatory pay that she and so many other people received as aged care workers. The reality is the hardest and most important caring work that holds together our society is underpaid and undervalued, and it has been for decades, and that was recognized by the National Party in 2020 when we passed the amendment to the Equal Pay Act on July 22nd, 2020. The National Party stood up and Nicola Willis said she was proud to stand in the House tonight and say National will support the final reading of the Equal Pay Amendment Bill, and proud of what the National Party contributed to crafting this legislation and bringing it to the House. Erica Stanford said she was pleased to take a very short call at the dream. She spoke of the dream she had for her daughter and her grandchildren, that they would grow up in a country where the work that they do is equally valued and compensated equally to that of their male counterparts. And that bill set out the framework that we need to achieve that outcome. Now, I, as Minister for Women, oversaw this in conjunction with our Labour colleagues, but we had the support of the National Party, we had the support of Business New Zealand, the unions. There was a tripart working group that went through and developed the process, and the whole point of it was to make it easier for pay equity to be achieved. That means that people, whether they're male or female or gender diverse, working in historically dominated, female-dominated industries, whether they're teachers, midwives, nurses, admin and clerical workers, cleaners, aged care workers, care and support workers, they don't get paid enough, and it's because of gender-based discrimination. And what the minister has said and made very, very clear in her public media today is that this is about saving money for government. And who pays the price of that are essential workers who are predominantly female and who are struggling to make ends meet, going out there doing the hardest work that actually holds together society, because the work they do is for public good, and that needs to be recognized. And the whole point of this very long process we went through to ensure that pay equity was acknowledged and had a process that everybody could agree to under the Equal Pay Act was so that we could rectify that historic discrimination. There is no question, the government has made it very, very clear that the overriding, driving purpose for the changes that have been introduced and will be passed today is not justice. It is not fairness. It is not about ensuring that the Crown is a good employer. It is about saving money so we can give more money to the people who already have the most. That's what this government has prioritized. Tax cuts for landlords, the people who already own the most wealth. Tax cuts for tobacco companies. That's what women in this House have made their work, is to look after the people who donated to the government parties rather than looking after the women who are underpaid and doing the most critical work. And those are the workforces in which we have shortages. We don't have enough teachers. We don't have enough midwives because we do not pay them enough.
It could be up to billions of dollars. Obviously, that information will be budget sensitive and revealed in due course.
Billions, and I will make clear
How many
at the budget
billion?
that number. I will make clear at the budget.
I can't disclose that. That's budget sensitive information.
Are you doing this to make your budget add up?
No.
She says no, but he says Brooke Van Velden has saved Nicola Willis's budget.
I actually think that Brooke Van Velden has saved the taxpayer billions. She's saved the budget for the government.